Oh, dear. Anybody out there watching me? Hello? Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure some of you will watch this later. It's just a quick review on what I've done today. I was thinking about going out and doing some milk detecting, but something happened today. I thought I was being broken into. I was sleeping. I could hear someone fumbling around with a key outside my door. I thought it was the neighbours at first, but I got up to go to the toilet. And as I was in there, you can hear like someone trying to unlock my door. So I quietly went to the door, took the chain off, and really opened the door quickly. I said, "What do you want?" He goes, "Oh, sorry, I think I've got the wrong door number. I'm looking for 1C. I'm actually at the wrong door." He reckons he's from like a housing estate, like, you know, the ones that sell and buy houses. And he apologised that he got the wrong door. So I was a bit temperamental going out today. I went upstairs and asked the neighbour, because she was actually in the hallway talking to him, and I think she was asking him questions. And even when she was talking to him, he still carried on trying to open the key, you know, open my door with the key. Now, I thought that, you know, it might be because I've getting a bit of trouble on my other channel, you know, drama-wise, and I'm being picked on left, right, and centre at the moment, yeah. No, I ain't going to go through that now. But I thought, like, you know, someone might have been trying to break in. You know, that could have been an excuse. You know, he's a black fellow with, like, a nice blue suit on, youngish. And, like, it just kind of, like, really got me going. So I went upstairs and asked, you know, the neighbour who actually saw him at my door. And she said the same thing, like, you know, he said he comes from, like, one of these housing things, you know, and he's looking at one of the properties. And he just came to your door, you know, accidentally. And I said, yeah, but the amount of times you try putting that key in, man, you know, surely you must know it's the wrong door. So she said that, you know, he was looking for 1C and not just number 1. So I'm sitting here talking on, like, I was doing like a Facebook stream asking people what I should do. And they was like saying, ring the police, ring the police. Well, I've already got the police involved in a few things anyway. And I didn't want to really add something else on. All right, Alan, how's it going? I didn't want to really add something else on to the, you know, the reports. So I just decided I'd go down and see, you know, if 1C was living there, so I could ask them. I knocked on 1C. No one answered. There weren't no blinds up or anything on the windows. So I looked in, and the house was completely empty. So, yeah, he just, like, you know, come to my door accidentally, made a honest mistake, I suppose. But I didn't want to sit here doing nothing all day. So I decided I wasn't going to go out milk detecting. I thought I'd just go and do a scavenger hunt. Well, the first hour or so, I went finding nothing at all. Not one cable. Not, you know, there was a radio that I knew, you know, was in someone's garden. And I was going to go and get that, but it's just way too dirty, you know, kind of thing. It's got that much dirt, it's probably got it in, you know, the cassette recorder and the CD drive and everything. So I didn't bother with it. And I started heading up to one of the estates that I was going to go to. And I was, you know, kind of at two minds to go there or not. But Saint told me to go there. So I went there, and instead of going the normal way around, I kind of like did it the opposite way today, yeah. And there's one part which I got to, and the dustman was actually there emptying all the bins. I thought, fuck it. I wonder if the other estate across the road is going to be the same. And I was contemplating going home then, but I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because I went across the road, and the first set of bins I hit, I found not one Xbox, but 2 Xbox consoles, joypads, cables. There weren't no games, but there was some laptop memory in the bag as well. I don't know the Xbox works. I've not tested them out yet. I'll probably do that later in the week. But yeah, 2 Xbox 360s, cables, a couple of joypads, a couple of laptop memory cards, memory sticks, and I thought that was going to be it. Actually, I carried on cycling around, and the next item I come across was a bag with some Game Boy cases, and there's about 5 of them. And I thought, the Game Boy games are in there, but they weren't. It's just cases, but people still, collect the cases. So I brought the cases home with me, and that ain't all. I carried on riding around. Where the Xbox 360s were, there's 3 TVs. 2 of them had like busted screens. The other one had a crack on top of the case. And I wasn't really going to worry about bringing that home. I just couldn't be asked, But yeah, I found those. I found the Game Boy cartridge cases, and I thought that would have been it, but nope. I found a bloody computer, a desktop computer. It's an old Dell one, and I thought I ain't taking that home. So what I'd done, before I found the computer, I found 3 IDE hard drives, all right, in a completely different bin on a different part of the estate here. So I found the hard drives, then I found the computer, and I took the computer apart because I wasn't going to bring it home. I didn't even take the motherboard out, but you had the processor in there. You had a DVD drive. You had one of those multi USB card reader adapter things in there. So I took those 2 out. I took the processor out, and you had 2, I think it's Corsair 1 gig RAMs with the little kind of copper heat sinks on them. So I grabbed those out as well. And I grabbed the actual processor heatsink because it's got quite a bit of copper on there. My main goal to go out was trying to find some VHS tapes actually for the TV I got the other day. So I just want to see if it's working because I ain't got no VCR tapes. It doesn't. I can't even get nothing tuned into it because it's an old analog one. So I was going to go to Mitcham actually, because I know where there are some VCR tapes that may still be there, but I couldn't be bothered. I went to my other little kind of local little place. Well, little. It's big enough estate. You've got a dozen sections where you've got 2 or 3 wheelie bins, and it wasn't a bad day actually. Glad I did go out eventually because I found the 2 Xbox consoles, laptop memory, 3 hard drives, the PC, which did not have no hard drive in it, but had the CD-ROM, the card reader, the processor, the heat fan, and memory. But I didn't bring I couldn't be bothered to bring the motherboard home. So I left the motherboard in the case. So yeah, not bad. So at the moment, I'm in the process of transferring the files from the day onto the PC, so I can join them all up, and they'll be uploaded on here a bit later on. But and someone's actually sent me an email today. Very interesting email. I can't say what it is. I don't want people knowing. I'll let you know, Alan, sometime next time I see you, because I don't know. It's a genuine or not, because I've got to be careful when I talk to right now. But if it's real, then it's going to be interesting. So yeah. I've emailed him back, and I said, I'll be in tomorrow. If you want to call me tomorrow, and I gave him my paranormal channel link so they can go and watch some videos. But I did tell them, like, I stopped doing the paranormal for a couple of years because of the drama. It caused me so much stress and anxiety. I couldn't be bothered to do it, but I ain't gonna start doing paranormal on my other channel again, starting this week probably. Gonna do some ghost boxing on there on Thursday. So you're, subscribe to my paranormal channel, and you're interested in listening to some ghost boxing in the late afternoon, around about 9, 10 o'clock in the evening, then go and check it out Thursday. Saturday, I might do a Ouija board session. I might go to Mitcham and see if those VCR tapes are there, and grab a few of those. I only want a couple. I want a blank one, or one that's been recorded, so I can actually try recording on it, just to see, if I get like the sound playback on. I know, I can get that on a sound playback on a normal movie, but I want to try and just like record static on a blank tape, because if you are a follower of my channel, we believe spirits can communicate through white noise and static, and the TV that I did find, which has got built in VCR, has 80 channels, and I tried tuning in BBC One last night with a external antenna, but it's not picking nothing up. I tried to put a set-top box on, but I've not got the remote control for the set-top box, so I couldn't turn on the set-top box and get that to tune in on TV. So that's the reason I need some VCR tapes to do it that way. But I'm going to be a little bit more busy this week. Tomorrow I'm going to be indoors probably all day because I've got to do a lot of sorting out, and I might be getting an important phone call from someone regarding the paranormal. That's all I'm going to say. And then Thursday I might go out and do a little bit of metal detecting. I don't know yet. Depends how I feel on Thursday. But yeah, me and Alan's going to meet up maybe in a couple of weeks' time and go to a new location where there's been a lot of battles in the past, civil battles, Civil War type. There is a lot of information on this particular place we might be going to. So hopefully we're going to meet up and go over there and do some metal detecting. Thing is, it's such a big place, I don't know where the battles were, so we're going to have to try and find some information where the battles were, so we can go to where the battles were actually fought, to try to find some relics over there. All right, Cowboy Gaming. So I'm going to go because I've just been trying to eat my dinner. I couldn't eat it all. The guy gave me too much food today, which is fucking miracle. It's the little tubby guy who's always like looking after me when I go and get something to eat, and he gave me a bit too much today. If it's the tall, skinny guy, I would have got the smallest amount and the shittiest food, which he would have gave me. But this other guy gave me some decent food today. So, I say, I was eating my dinner. I had a few text messages coming through, but there's just so much there. I couldn't eat it. I got 2 great big bits of chicken. This side breast, with the bones on it. I got 2 great big pieces of that still in the box, which I stuck in the microwave. I just can't eat it at the moment. I'm already filled up. I might just leave it there and stick it in the fridge and eat it tomorrow. But tomorrow I've got my pork I need to finish cooking before that goes off. So tomorrow I've got pork and mushrooms with melty cheese on top for dinner tomorrow. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so the file's now copied over. I'm just going to oh crap. And I've got to rename the file name. So I've already got the file under that name. When I use WinAV to join the files up, when I actually insert all the files, it says there's one file being record 000, and I've already got a record 000 from the last video I uploaded. So I just have to rename that, pull it into another folder. Click AV on WinAV, browse, go to desktop, go to record, and click on 8 files, open, save. Okay. Now, say like probably the first half hour. I don't know how long the video is for. You know, I can't even remember. I know I started just talking and shutting the camera off. You know, the first couple of clips, and that might be up to about half an hour. I'm not sure. But I was just like bloody moaning, saying, "Look, fucking hell! I've come out today, not found one thing. Not one cable, not one set-top box, nothing. I found nothing." And I was just doubting if I should go to the place I go to, And when I got to one of the places I normally go to, and say like the dustman, it already started emptied all the trolley bins. There wasn't nothing now. I did beat them to one set, but I couldn't find nothing. So I thought, well, hang on, I'll go to the other state across the road, which I always do, and I always start from the other end, and then work my way to the end of the estate. But this time I thought, no, I'm going to work and do it the opposite way around. So I'm going to go from the end and work from the end all the way to the beginning. And I'm glad I did, because when I got to the first set of wheelie bins, 2 Xbox 360 game consoles sitting there. They had cables, they had some joypads there. I don't know if they work, because I've not tested them yet. I'll probably do that probably tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. Might even do a little video of me trying to see if they work or not. I don't know if they've got hard drives in. If they do, they might be like the standard 120 or 160 gig ones, maybe. They might not work at all, and if they don't, I just scrap them out. If they do work, I know I've got some Xbox games somewhere, but exactly where they are, I'm not sure. But I can always go and buy some cheap ones from CEX, the one that does second-hand electronics and games. I can probably go and get some really cheap Xbox games off there. And if the Xboxes do work, I can bundle up and get rid of them that way, I suppose. Now, I've already started working on the computers, and I've already given one to the girl upstairs free of charge. But I'm not going to give them the game console as well, no way. I'm sure I have got an Xbox somewhere. I know I've got a Wii and a PS3, the big thicker one. But I did find one of the smaller PS3, the ones with the sliding CD case on top here. Found one of those about a week ago. But I don't think my Xbox, I think my PlayStation 3 connector will work on the slimmer one. So I've not tested that one yet either. Because when I found that was just sitting on the wall. No cables, nothing. But I have actually, found over the last few weeks 2 Wii consoles. One was completely, boxed. Well, not boxed, but it had a load of games, about half a dozen games and all the cables and stuff like that. It had the dance mat as well. That was actually sitting outside a trash bin. And then last week I was just riding around and I saw a Wii dance mat outside someone's house near the doorstep. So I went and knocked on the door, and I was going to ask if I could take it, but no one was in. So I just like got the dance mat and hid it behind the bins. And then a couple of days later, I went back, and it's still behind the bin. So I grabbed it and I knocked on the door, and someone actually answered. I said, "Yeah, this was on your doorstep. I actually moved it out of the way, so I wanted to know if I could take it." I said, "Yeah, take it. I don't know what it's doing there, but yeah, take it, no problem." And I said, "You ain't got any other Wii console stuff, have you?" And because I don't know, I'll have to call. I don't know if it's a son or a husband, but she called someone down. I said, "Is this definitely going?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You ain't got any other console stuff, have you?" He goes, "Yeah, I've got a Wii with some games. Do you want it?" I said, "Yeah, I know you're throwing it away." So I actually did get 2 Wii consoles within the last couple of weeks. Both now have, the actual dance mats on. Both of them have games. Both of them have the last one only has one controller, but I can always probably get, a second cheap controller somewhere. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing with them yet, to be honest with you. But if the Xbox works, I think there's only cables for one of them actually. So, I'm going to test them both out on the cables I have got with them. And if they both work and I've only got cables for one set, then I'll have to see if I can get the power supply and cables for the other one and get some cheap games for them both and kind of like clean them up and do them as like two little sets, kind of thing. No, I could probably eBay them, but I don't want to be doing that just yet. So I might put it up on one of the swap meet kind of like websites and see if anyone wants to swap it for other electronics. So I do need like another camcorder, night vision camcorder. I need some like other digital cameras at the moment, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Might put it on the old Facebook swap site. But I'll see how it goes. But yeah, at first, I saw one just laying there on the floor. And I thought, Xbox. And I kind of like, threw my bike against the wall. I thought, I've got to get this before the dustman comes round in case they do come round, yeah. But I don't think they actually do that. It's stay until tomorrow. But I didn't want, someone else coming along and grabbing it before me. So I kind of put my bike against the wall. I grabbed it. And as I bent down to grab it, there was a bag just in front with cables sticking out. And next to the cables was the second Xbox. I thought, fuck, we went, oh yes, what a hit. What a nice little find. So you should see them in my video when I upload it. I'm sure I did record it. Let me just check. So it ain't worth me putting a video up if I didn't record anything.
Shit, I'm going to find what the processor.
Oh, that's the PC one. So I've noticed that my recorder sometimes doesn't record properly. Don't know why. Oh, that's me riding around.
Look.
Yeah, I have actually got it.
No, it's one. I think there's two. There's another one over here.
Yeah, 2 Xboxes, some cables.
And the dustbin.
I did find another Sky set-top box, but it had already been opened and pulled apart, and there was no hard drive in it. So I just took one of the boards for copper recovery because it's got like these little round things with like little spools of copper. So I took that off. The main other board, which has got the gold pins, I couldn't be bothered to muck around with that, so I just left that there. But I was hoping the hard drive would have been there, but I wasn't going to start digging around looking for one bloody hard drive. But before I found the PC, I did find 3 IDE hard drives. I don't know what the sizes are. I've not checked them. Again, I'll probably do that tomorrow because I'm going to be staying in all day tomorrow. So I want to check out those Xboxes. I want to check out the hard drives. And the only way I can check out the hard drives is by connecting them to a PC and using it as like a second drive and seeing if it gets detected. So I have no way of doing it through like, external way. I can't connect it to my PC because I ain't got the cables or nothing. So that's going to take me a little while to do. The Xboxes are kind of like, dirty as well, got stains on them. So they actually do need a definite clean up as well. I don't think there's anything broken on them. But I was too excited just finding them. I just grabbed them and put them on my box on the back of the bike. I didn't even check them. So, but there was cables there as well, as I say. So, I'm definitely going to be checking them out this week, possibly tomorrow. I just got to find a CD, to check out if they do work. Because, when you turn them on, they might come on and say Xbox 360 or whatever, yeah, but you still need to test them out with a CD. And I'm not sure where my CDs are. I know I did find an Xbox 360 game the other day, but I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, I did find something else PC wise. I found an original copy of Norton 2011 Internet Security. So I got that as well. I did find 3 sticks of laptop memory, which was in the same bag as the Xbox 360s. I was just wondering, where the laptop was, if there was a laptop about, but I wasn't going to dig all for that. When you see the video, you can see just how much crap there was in them bins and on the floor. I did have a little kind of dig around, but it's just too much crap to go through, I wasn't going to keep pulling bag out after bag, so I'd have had to put it all back in. But I was riding around, and so before I actually come on the next find, yeah, I was having a quick dig around in another bin, yeah, and I didn't realise 2 guys were standing there watching me, and I went, "Right, mate." Yeah, I said, "I'm just having a look to see if there's any electronics." He goes, "Knock yourself out, mate." And I told him I just don't like seeing stuff being thrown in landfills, so I'm trying to salvage anything, small electrical. He goes, "Don't bother with us, mate. Knock yourself out. Do what you want to do. We ain't worried about it." But I don't like, people coming up to me and ask me what I'm doing and just standing there and watching. It feels very uncomfortable, And it's not illegal, because when the police officer came around the other day, I asked him if it's illegal, and he said, "No, it's not." The only thing that's illegal is if you go in someone's garden and take something out without asking, then they can have you arrested for trespassing and possibly theft. But if it's on outside the garden on a public path, then you can pick it up and take it home without no problems. But if you see something in someone's garden, it's always best to actually knock on the door and ask if you can take it, because in that way you're covered. Right, anyway, so I'm going to go and I'll upload this video. It'll be up in about half an hour, hopefully. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right, catch you later, guys. Catch you later, Alan, Cowboy, Ian. Any other 5 or 6 people watching? Catch you later.